Okay, so what's this video about? Right, this video is going to go through. I'm going to go through quite a lot of things, but basically, I am going to teach you the correct way to use support and resistance, and then how to apply the golden ticket to support and resistance. Okay, now support and resistance, basically what it is you know, the two purple lines on the charts, we call them the BB bands just for short. Okay, right, so I'm going to crack on, guys. I'm just going to absolutely fire through and show you exactly what happens every time we are outside support or resistance, right? Okay, so you can see all the videos, and I'm just going to choose any. As you can see now, I'm just going up and down, whatever, and bang, I've hit one. Okay, so number 5, let's go and have a look at number 5 first. Okay, well, let's have a look. GU. Okay, this is the correct place to use support and resistance, right? Look at this here. Outside the BB bands on 1 hour, we're on the BB band on 4 hour. There's a daily up, an 8 hour up, okay? But at some point, this is going to reverse, okay? Without a shadow of a doubt, it will come back inside, okay? You can see the move down here on the 30 minute. It's gone up, 15 minutes gone up, 5 minutes gone up. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward just to show you. Look, there's a 1 hour now appearing. Okay. You've now got a 1 and a 4, right? Yes, sometimes these things disappear. Okay, sometimes they do. But that doesn't mean you should say, oh, it's gone now, I'm going to take it back up again. You know, you must, you know, sort of look at support and resistance as a signal. You know, the very fact that we were on the BB bands there told me that it was going down, okay, on the 1 and 4s. The same with the EU. Look at the EU, similar position here on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour. Okay, yes, you could say it's the same on the UCAD on the 1 hour. However, you've got a 4 hour here, which will probably push this further, combined with that 8 hour, and there's a blue on the daily. Alright, it's pushed it down, it'll probably push it further. Alright, so let's fast forward again and see what happens. It's still going up, as you can see, it's still going up, but you're starting to get signals now saying that it could, you know, reverse. Alright, so again, we'll fast forward. All you've got to do, once you know you're outside the BB band, is look for trades. Look for the best setup you can get, and don't be perturbed if one like this one, if you'd have got in here and it goes against you, but don't be perturbed. The analysis there is good. You're outside the BB bands, okay? It's going to come back in, it's going to. Alright, let's have a look, and there you go. Look, coming in, trades coming in, EU coming in, UCAD just bounced off it here. I still, you know, this could go up on the UCAD again. You're outside the BB bands here, so it might go up and then it might fall again because you've still got the 8 hour here. Same with the GU. Okay, this might come down to the orange line here, and then this kick in again. The 8 hour kicks in again. Okay, so we're gonna just fast forward and see what happens. Don't be taking trades like this up here, right? Because that there would have been a bunghole trade. Okay, whether it wins or not is irrelevant. Okay, it could win once, twice, 3 times, and then lose the next time, and that's what kills your confidence. Okay, again, look at the EU. Look, you've been thinking, oh yeah, well, the trend is up, I've got to take this, I've got to take this, and look what happened. Okay, these are bunghole trades. The bigger time frames is now saying down. All right, and well, look at the GU 1 and 4s now. Okay, you see it, you see it. I hope you understand. Jerus, hands, I'm going to explain something to you too. I'll just pause this a moment because something I want to show you there. On Friday's session, I'm going to go through that a bit later on in this video and show you, Jerus, in particular, where your thinking was wrong on that GU. If you recall, I was telling you not to take it down and to wait and to take it up. Okay, so I'll go through that in a bit, but here's something else I want to show you. Again, people would have seen this And yes, it would have won. Okay, but it won this time. You know, not every time. Okay, and it's probably because of this 8-hour signal here. Okay, right, so let's go on again. Still looking at it. There you go, you see it's still coming down. EU still coming down. UCAD, there you go. It's got a 1 hour up now, and it's going up. Okay, and this is just these trades here, guys, are just common sense trades because you're so far outside you know, resistance on the GU and EU, and not so much on the UCAD here, which was support, but because you're outside, price is coming back in. It wants to come back in. It has to come back in. Okay, and if you can trust that your trade is going to go down, even when it's going against you, right, but you can trust that it's going to go down because your analysis is done correctly, that to me is confidence. That is trust in the signal, in the setup, trust in the fact that your analysis has done it right. That is a confidence boost. That is a major confidence booster, right, for everyone. Okay, in particular newbies. Okay, so let's again fast forward on, and there you go, look at the GU. You think it's going up again with this signal, but what? Bang, down. Alright, yes, those trades became number ones on the golden ticket, right, but they didn't start that way. They started out outside support and resistance, and that told me that the GU, the EU were going down, and to a lesser extent, even though it looks quite good now, the UCAD was going up. Okay, that's what told me, the fact that we were so far outside resistance and support. All right. Okay, so that's just one of these, you know, charts that MT's put up again, right? I can pick any, absolutely any one of them, and anywhere we are outside support and resistance, we will see a reversal, right? Okay, let's have a look then. Look at the UCAD down here. Look at it. Right, might go a bit further down and then come in. EU, look at it, outside. Might go a bit further up and then come down. Okay, you're starting to see signs now. Look, starting to see these signs. And again, this is for the UCAD there. This trade here would have been okay. Why? Because there was nothing here against you. Alright, yes, you had this, but you're touching the orange line, so that trade for me would have been okay. Right? EU, you could have been okay taking that. GU, you could have been okay taking that. Risky. GU was perhaps not so risky, but the EU was risky, basically because how far you are out here. Okay, so let's fast forward. Here we go, starting to see, you know, the moves now. Look, and the GU pretty much touched the BB band at that level there, so okay. Fast forward again. Yeah, GU, EU, they do take time, and that's another thing, guys. You need to understand that if you trade this way, and this I've become, I trade this way now. I used to be 5 pips. I used to be 10 pips. Okay, but now some of my trades are like 30, 40, 50 pips. You know, and I'm doing less and less trades. I might be doing 8, 9, maybe 10 trades a day, and I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, GU, you see the GU's still going up because it's not as strong. Look, it's not as near to the BB band here. It is coming down now. There's a 1 hour down, but if you look at the EU, it was right through. Okay, it was right through on the 4 hour, and it's coming down. Look, and that's why the EU is a better trade down. All right. UCAD, I think, guys, with the CAD, I think there was interest rate decision or something like that, so that would have buggered, completely buggered this up. But if I just go back and show you just prior to that CAD move, if I can get back, right, can you see what's happened there? It came back up, and what's it done? It's touched the orange line. Alright, it's touched the orange line, there's a wick there, and yes, it was news. If you look at 10 o'clock, I think there was interest rate decision or something like that, and it just bombed. See if I can just get right on it. Right, we'll pan this out, we'll play this out because there's like seconds left, so. Alright. Excuse me. Again, I'll show you some more of these in a minute. If you look again here, you look at the Eurocard, look, so far outside. There and there and there. You know, that these signals are saying I'm coming back in now. And that's what you should have been looking for. And if you'd have taken this trade with an open TP, right, based on this, just watch what happens. Just watch what happens. Yes, I know you think, oh, it's going up, and then watch. Look at that. Look at that. So you'd have been in that trade here somewhere. These were massive moves and all, by the way, guys. If I remember rightly, this finished up around about 90 to 100 pips. This overall move down. Okay? So, again, you know, because you were outside, you could have been in that trade when that news hit. And whack, you know. Huge, huge. Again, let's pan it, play through a bit further. Look, GU, EU, turned into number ones. Right, and look what's happening now. Look at them, down, EU, look at this down here. I know the CAD's still going down, but again, that's down to the news, so we'll just ignore that for the time being. And this is all based on the fact that you're either touching or through the BB bands on the 1 and 4 hours, and they are the ultimate walls, guys. They are the ultimate walls, because if they are broken, they mend themselves, basically. The price is coming back. Price is coming back inside. I am so confident when I come into the session in the room and I see us outside BB bands on the 1 and 4s. I am so confident that price is going to come back in and, you know, to reverse, that I could just get into a trade and just stay in that trade until it's done it. And generally, when you're talking price on the 1 and 4 hours outside BB bands, you're looking 30 to 40 pip trades, you know. So anyway, again, just move it on a bit more. Look, GU, EU, and that EU trade there was a lovely trade, right? But you're talking what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about an hour and a half. About an hour and a half. Well, it is, yeah, an hour and a half, and you're approaching happy hour now. Right, this might be when you say, oh God, I might have to get out here. But again, you keep an eye on your 1 and 4s and see what's going on. Look, supers now. You know, the trade's evolved. Okay, why is this going up? Why is the UCAD going up now? Tell me why the UCAD's going up. Think about it. Look where you were. Off the BB band daily, through the BB bands, 8 hour, way through the BB bands, 4 hour with a blue, 1 hour way through with a blue, and then you started getting red yellows, and that was an absolute certain winner. Absolute certain winner. Same with the Eurocad. You know, even though you didn't have a, what do you call it, a 30-minute up, you know, everything else was lined up. Alright. Okay, so let's move on. Let's find another one. I'm going to have to be careful now because I keep doing that and I've probably hit a few. So let's go to number 3. Have a look at number 3. Again, we'll show you what's happened. Right. Well, you can quite clearly see on the UCAD what happened there. Look, it's not even got a signal, but what happened, you know, is outside or touched the BB band and band down. Okay, you can see here it's, you know, been outside and it come back up, and there's a wick on that candle there that goes right to the orange line. Okay, so that come back in. Alright, so let's fast forward. Let's have a look here. Yep, pretty much touched the BB band here and bang, straight back up. EU, I would say, is a trend up, judging by the 1 hour and the 30-minute is a trend up. Okay, now what's happening? Off the orange line here. Okay, 15-minute signal, 5-minute signal. Will it go up? It's pretty flat on the 4 hour. It could go up. It's one of them where, you know, I'm not using the BB bands here, but I would suspect that the EU is going to go up. Okay, so I would be looking for this to turn super or something for confirmation. Anyway, that's, you know, not the point of this video. The point of this video is to teach you about support and resistance and what happens every time we are outside, you know, support and resistance outside the BB bands. Okay, so we'll move off that one because there wasn't much to show on it. So let's find another one. I don't know, 11. Well, can't use that one. 17. Alright, 17. Let's have a look. Okay, so look at the 1 and 4s again. GU's got a 1 hour here, it's got a 4 hour here, EU's outside here, it's touching the BB band here. What might happen here, because we have these strong signals on the 8 hours, what might happen is price may continue to go up for a while until we touch this orange line here. Okay, but there will then be a reversal. No matter, you know, even though there's a daily there will be a reversal. When you hit that orange line there on the 8 hours, you'll be outside BB bands on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, and you will get a reversal. Same with the EU. EJ, same again. Look where we are outside there. We're approaching the BB band there, and we're approaching the 8 hour orange line here. So I suspect that we'll go up a little bit on these. Okay, I think I've actually used this one in one of my other videos. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, you're starting to see a lot of signs here. Look, blues and, you know, other signals. Same on the 5 minutes, you're getting a lot of signals. EJ, red, yellows, 15-minute signals. You know, blues involved as well. So you just basically, it's all about waiting, guys, to the right setup. Okay, UCAD, we've had this nice big move down, but this now for me, if you look at the UCAD here, right, look what's happening. You're bouncing off the BB band here. You're bouncing off the 4 hour orange line. Okay, there's no signals up 1 or 4, no signals on 8, and look where you are on the daily. Look what happened. You were outside, and look what happened. Whack straight back in, or virtually. And I think there's more downside to this because of this bounce here, and the, you know, the 1 and 4s are saying what the 1 and 4s are saying, I should say. Okay. So let's fast forward. We're looking for these. All you have to do, you don't have to trade them yet. You can say, right, well, I'll wait until I'm sure. Okay. But I will explain a little bit. Yeah, there you see the UCAD, and there was some more downside to it there. Quite a nice move as well. EU. Now look at the EU. Look at this. Look at this. You know, GU, not as strong, but it's not outside the BB band yet. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. Just want, the point of this video is to prove to you what happens with these, you know, when you're outside the BB bands, and you stretch support and resistance. Okay. Oh, that UCAD was a lovely trade, wasn't it? Look at that. Said there was some more downside to that, didn't I? And again, 1 hour now. Look. Push through the orange line there, 8 hours appeared, and right back inside on the daily. Okay, right, here we go now. Look, then a move, and now it's trying again. Sometimes when you've had a big move up like this system you've had on the EU here, it takes a while for it to turn around, right? But because of where you are, your analysis is good. Alright, your analysis to take this trade is good. Okay, same with the EJ, you know, you've got a 1 hour super there as well. So your analysis, even if it goes against you for a bit, don't panic, because everything on the long terms on the 1 and 4s is telling you that it's going to reverse. Okay, yeah, as you can see here, look, it's just not done. The up move's just not done. That's all it is. And it's going to form a double top. Okay, fast forward again. Yeah, you look at the EU and the GU. Now, this is one of them where you're risky taking it up. I know you're thinking, oh, trend's kicked in again, I'm going to take it up. Oh, there's a 4 hour on the G, I'm going to take it up. But it's like, look where you are. Look where you are. You're virtually on the orange line on the 8 hour. Okay, you're on the BB bands on the 4, you're through the BB bands on the 1. This is a risky trade. When you see everything else as well, put it all into context when you see everything else. The euro, you've already had some downside to it. Yes, it looks as though it's going up, but because of where you are, it's risky. You could win this once, you could win it twice, you could win it 3 times, and then you could lose it once, and that's the one that kicks you in the knackers. Alright? Okay, so I'm going to fast forward again. We're not near happy hour yet, but I suspect we're going to reverse in factor. No, we do. Okay, look, yeah, they would have won. GU come up here, and the EU came up here. Again, the UCAD, you would have won that one as well. Alright, even the EJ. Right, but then look what happens. Right, because of where you are. Right, so you could have waited the entire session for these trades that are now coming. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and this will probably go up as well. Okay, and well, you'd have made big profit, because these were like 50, 60 pips, and the EJ I think went 70. They run outside the session, but you know, if you know what you're doing, you should be alright to continue trading that. Okay, so again, because where we are, you know, your analysis is good. So you got in somewhere here and you saw it go against you, you panicked a bit, don't get out, stayed in, because the analysis is good. Look, GU's touching there, you're outside, you've got a blue now. UCAD, you've got a blue, even though this is still here, and you're touching the 8-hour orange line. You're right outside on the 1 hour. Right, I suspect this will go like that in a moment. Okay. Bunghole trade. Bunghole trade. Bung hole 5-minute trade. Okay, because of everything else that's, you know, I keep pointing out to you. Alright, so let's fast forward. And there you go. Bunghole trade. Alright, same with the EU coming down now. Look at this EJ. Look what happened. Again, it formed that double, the M at the top, which is called a double top there. Alright. When they first don't succeed like that one, it just means that the next time it will. And massively. And, well, you can see what's happening. Okay. Just fast forwarding. And there you go. You've waited all session for this move. What was it? 27.90. That's going down. That's about 18 pips so far. It does go a hell of a lot more, guys. Same with the EU. And this one went 70 pips in the end. UCAD. There's your UCAD. Look. You know, because it was outside, it's coming back in, and look, you've got a super now on the 1 hour. Alright, then people see these and think, yeah, that, you know, I'm getting in down. No, that is a bungle. Look at everything else is saying up. You know, everything is saying up, even the touch of the, you know, the 8-hour orange line is saying up, so that 5-minute signal, little red, oh my god, that'll kill you. Okay, that'll kill you, you take that. Alright. Okay, so that's another one. As I say, they were massive trades then, guys. Okay, I want to do Friday session because I want to show where a couple of members went wrong. Okay, so this was Friday session. I'm so happy that MT put this on, recorded this session, because Jarus was asking me, shall I take the GU down because we did a 5-minute BB band? Shall I take the GU up? He wasn't sure, but what you've got to do, Jarus, is exactly what I said in this video. Look at your 104s, look at where you are, look at the GU. Right? Forget the fact that there's a red signal there. Look where you are. Outside BB bands, outside on 4. You have an 8-hour there on the BB band. Yes, the daily's against you, but it's only a small red. But you're right outside. Look at the EU, right outside. Alright, look at the UCAD, right outside. Right outside. I love it when we come into a session like this, because I know what's going to happen. These are going to go down. These two are going to go up without a shadow of a doubt. There is not even a question mark in it. You've just got to wait for the right setup. Okay, and I'll tell you something else, Jarus. Just let me have a drink, guys. Got a sore throat. Something else, Jarus, right? You could, if you recall, I said to you, you could have taken this trade at any point. This is the start of it, and it goes on for an hour where it's going nowhere, like this, right? But you could have got in at any point because of your analysis of this here, right, and just stayed in, and eventually it would have won, right? Because everything about the 104s says up. All right, I am going now to fast forward and show you. Same with hands. Hands, I think that maybe this might be the way for you to trade, mate, because you have issues with timing and hesitation. That's got to stop, hands, right? You've got to just look at the GU there and say, right, this is definitely going up. I'm going to get in. Even if you got in now at what? 29.70, which you shouldn't. You should have got in down here. But if you got in here, 29.70, no problem, right? You'd have panicked because that happened, right? Then that happened. Then that happened. Then that happened, right? Then that happened. Okay, and this is what happened. It went like this for ages, and Jerus asked me about this. Should I take this? It's like everything else is telling me no. Everything's telling me it's going up, and that's why I was saying to you it is definitely going up. Okay, and it's because you're right outside the BB bands. Okay, these support and resistance purple lines here. Oh my God, guys, come on, think about it logically. All right, the only time I have seen the 104s not come, price not come back in, and it did eventually, but it didn't come back in because it had a daily super against it and it had an 8-hour super against it, which meant it was still pushing it down. Okay, but it eventually did come back in because it has to. Okay, but anyway, let's get back to it, guys. So you're outside BB bands here. Your analysis is great. You could be in here any time. The same with the EU. You'd already be up now if you took any one of these signals, right? Because you've got 5, 15s, 30s. You know, a lot of signals telling you it's going up here. You're outside BB bands all over the show. It's going up. Look at the UCAD. Look at the UCAD. It started first, and look what it turned into. If I just go back and show you when we come in the room what we had. Look at that. That's the UCAD. Yes, there's an 8-hour, but look where we are. Right? Let's go forward to where we was. I can't recall where we were now. Probably about here, wasn't it? Somewhere. Maybe a bit more. Right, starting evolving. But the move's gone. You see, the move's already gone before these turned up. Right, but because you're outside, support and resistance, okay, and you got 5, 15, and even a 30 if you want to add that in, right? That was the trade. You could have got in there trusting the trade is going to go down because of where you were on the bloody BB bands. Okay? Right, let's go. Right, there you go again. GU, look, it's just not ready. It's shot down again here. Okay? But you now look at your 1 hours, getting stronger setups. UCAD, look at this. Great setup down. Alright? So these are the ones we're focusing on. These 3 pairs at the moment. The UCAD was a great trade. As we say, you could have got in straight off. GU, even if you did get in down here somewhere, you're not down. You're up a couple of pips. EU, if you got in down here somewhere, you're up a couple of pips. But it's definitely going to go up because you're outside the BB bands. Okay? Right, so I'm just going to edge a little bit at a time now because I want you to see how these trades start to move. There you go, look. Gee, look at it. It was going up. At this point over it, I was telling Jerus here not to take this signal down, that the GU was going up. Okay, that was risky because sometimes, you could have got in this one here, say somewhere here, and then bam, that happens against you. You understand? Okay, so whenever, guys, you see the BB bands, price outside the BB bands, for me, you shouldn't trade against that unless you're a BR with lightning, fast, what do you call it? Trust in the signal system. Then don't do it. Don't do it. If you are BR, well, BR would have nailed that down. He would have nailed that down, and he would have nailed this up. Now, same with the EU. You know, this one here, you could say, well, it was bouncing off, you know, the 30-minute orange line, and that was something like, well, what is it, 36 to 54, call it 52, 36, 16 pip candle there. So without a doubt, I would have nailed that. But for most of us that are like, you know, or some of the newbies that wait and think, oh, I don't know what it's going to do, leave it alone. Leave it alone and just, you know, trust the 1 and 4s and trade that direction. It's like, now, should you be taking this because this is a, you know, got a 15-minute signal? If you get a 5-minute signal, should you be taking it? Do you think I would? I think I'd risk a 5 and a 15-minute red against that? Huh? No. Okay, so let's move on again. And again, this video is just to show you what happens when you're outside the BB bands, guys. Yes, this has gone super now, but what's this going to go for? This here, as you can see, right, is just because we've probably got very near to the orange line there. Same on the EU, you can just see the wick going up, but if you look where we are on the 30-minute, touched it there. So it's just dealing with this wall now, right? And the point being here is that your 1 hour is still valid, and the same on the EU. They've not gone anywhere. So should you be taking these trends down? Not for me. Not for me. These are going up again. Okay. Yeah, there you go. See, went up again. Just touch the orange line here and up. Okay, you CAD, look. Again, I just let me try and point something out. Just let me freeze this a minute. We had, and this happens a lot of times, guys. I have shown you this in a few videos, but if you look at the 15-minute chart here, look what happened. It went up to the orange line, was rejected, went through the orange line, come back up to it, and then come back down, touch the orange line. So retested, back up. EU again, look, all the way, came back down. There's a wick here, right? Then went through, came back down, retested, and going back up again. Okay, look at the UCAD. Down, bounced off the orange line, went through, retested from below, and he's going down again. Right, and why is it going down again? Why do I know that that was just a retest from below? Because of these. Okay, because of these. Alright, so I'll play and we will fast forward again. Look at that. Down, look at the EU. Bounce there, bang, up, look at the GU, up. You know, UCAD, beautiful trade down there. Okay, so just let me go back a bit. This is something I want to show you here. Right, so now, happy hour. Okay, we have used the BB bands with for our golden ticket. We've used the BB bands for the golden ticket. These trades started off with a 5 and a 15. Okay, which were there, either number 3 or some kind of, you know, mix of 2 and 3. And then they evolved into number 1s, as you can quite clearly see. They got 1 and 4s, they become number 1s. Okay, same with the UCAD, that started with a 5, if you remember. Didn't have these until late on in the trade, but because we were right outside the BB bands, we trusted the 5-minute signal with that 15-minute signal there, and look what it did. Okay, that's a 42 pip move. Alright, so basically, if we'd have used those BB bands from when we come in the room to 11:45 now, right, here's what we would have got. We would have taken 3 trades. Alright, we've been in from somewhere here, 29.60, 29.95. Well, it's hit 3 there, so you're looking at 40 pip, a 40 pip move up. Do you stop trading it up now? I'll just move it on in a minute and show you. Okay, so you're looking at 40 pip. In fact, I'll do that first. Right, so let's pause it. It was a 40 pip, it was up to 30, wasn't it? So it's a 40 pip move up on the GU. Okay, have you used it properly? So let's say you only took, I don't know, 35 pips there or something. You know, you didn't really get in down here, you're in here somewhere like that. 35 pips, right. EU 16.25, and it went up to 16.50. That's a 25 pip move there. Okay, so you've had 35, 25. This, as we said, was a 40 pip move down. Okay, so that's, you know, there's 100 pips there just in 3 trades. Oh, not far off, 100 pips. Okay, so now what's happening? Right, well, before these signals appeared, let me see if I can get it right on it. Right, look where we are. Look at this. Right on the orange line on the 4 hour. Right through it on the 1 hour. EU virtually touching the 1 hour orange line. It doesn't have a 4 hour, so it has nothing to push this up through here. Okay, nothing to help it force it through that line. So the trend is down on the EU. It's going down. GU trend is down. Right, the 1 and 4s may have done their job. Okay, so what we're looking for now, 5 and 15 minute signals. Same with the UCAD. Look at the UCAD here. Right, yes, you've got an 8 hour which you could say would push it further down, but if you start getting signals, if you look where you are on the BB bands here, on the orange line there, BB bands here, if you start getting signals to the upside, then this is going to change, especially at happy hour where, you know, these 3 pairs tend to correlate because of the dollar. Alright, so we get up signals here, it's going up. Down signals on the EU, it's going down. GU's already got 15 minute there. I suspect now, in fact I know now, there is a reversal. Okay, let's see. There you go, EU 15 minute. Look, see how they're correlating. Ooh, just gone pink there. I would be probably, as soon as this turns red, I will be in this trade. I might even be in it now because it's already dropping quite big. Yeah, in. Excuse me. And because it's happy hour, right, I would have been in the EU as well. Okay, even though it's only a 15 minute red. Right, there you go, DX, green momentum. This has nothing yet to tell you that it is going to bounce. You know, you need these momentums to change. So let's fast forward, see what we get. Yeah, there you go, you got 15 and a 5. Okay, so you'd be in these now as well. Okay, so let's fast forward. The 1 hour signals have done their job. Look at the EU. Look what happened there, guys. Look at it. I know that you're in the GU here and it went like that against you, but you cannot now think that that's going to go up. Right, you've got to say, right, okay, that went against me for a bit. I'll stay in because I still trust the fact that this and this has happened here. We're outside the BB bands here and it's coming down. Look, same on the 30 minutes. So, okay. UCAD 5 and 15, it's going up. Alright. Bouncing off the 1 hour orange line here. Right, we're right on 11 o'clock. Let's see if I can get another minute. Right, oh god, that was good, wasn't it? Now watch. See what we get. Yeah, still for me, GU's going down. EU, as you can see quite clearly. That's, you know, the 1 hour touch there on the orange line was brilliant. Alright. Oh, you're bouncing off the orange line on the UCAD as well, so this is going up. Okay, so again, we're going to fast forward because I'm trying to make it as quick as possible. Bah, Jesus, look at that UCAD. Look at that, guys. Look at it. What was that? So you could have taken, you know, that these trades up here on the GU and the EU, the UCAD down there, and now you could be in that UCAD up, the GU and the EU down. Right, so you'd have taken 2 trades on each of these 3 pairs, 6, right, and I'll bet there's over 200 pips there by the time these moves in. I'm going to have a look in a minute. I'm going to count them up for you. Right, I'm just going to, as I say, the idea of this was to show you, look at that UCAD, look on the 1 hour, guys. Look what happened. Look, you know, this is where you should now, if this flips colour here, and this flips colour, then it might be worthwhile saying, right, well, okay, I'll exit the trade. But we're going to leave it. We're going to max out on this one. See if I can get to right near the end. Okay, that would have done you. That's 3088 and 3025, is that 63 pips, 63 pip move there. Okay, so you took 40 and say 50, you took 90 pips on 2 trades on the UCAD. That was 25, wasn't it? And what was 51 to 11, and that's 40. So that's 65, 2 trades on the EU. GU we were 60 to, I think we said 3,000, didn't we? So that was 40. So you took 35 and whatever this gives you now, down. Okay, so what did we say there? 90, about 70 there on the 160 or something like that. We said 35 there, didn't we? 195, and yeah, over 200 pips. 6 trades over 200 pips, merely by reading the fact that we were outside support on the GU, outside support on the EU, outside resistance on the UCAD, and then when those moves touched the orange lines, right, okay, or maybe the BB bands, depending on, you know, which time frame it was on, right, we had the trend takeover again at happy hour. All right, but it's all about support and resistance, guys. It is so important, and as I say, as soon as I come in, you know, that's the first thing I look, and if I see we're outside, I just wait. Then I just wait for the signals to tell me it's coming back in. Okay, so hands, mate, when you asked me on Friday, you said, oh, I'm not sure which pair to which is the best pair, if you recall, and I said, well, both CAD pairs looked like they were, you know, going to come down, and they did. The UCAD came down here 40 pips. The GCAD was a bit different. The GCAD, when the dollar's in control and you've got something like the GCAD, right, the dollar is pushing the GU one way and the UCAD the other way, so you've got the Canadian dollar against the GBP, and sometimes it's, you know, as you can quite clearly see there on the 30 minutes, it doesn't know what to do. Sorry, on the 15 minutes, it doesn't know what to do. It's why you have wicks here on the 1 hours. You know, it's like up, down, up, down, up, down. But then you got the setup to the upside, and it was a pretty good one. But again, if you'd have just taken the, you know, the 5 and the 15 minute signals, then you would have won that one, 15 minute, with these two here. Look at that. And what's that? 86 from about 26. So that's a 60 pip move, guys. That's a 60 pip move. You know, unbelievable. Anyway, sell hands, Jarus, right? See what you can do when you've seen this video. Watch, try and focus on what I'm saying here now about support and resistance, right? And you know, when you think the move is over, when it hits an orange line and you think the move is over, don't hesitate. Just look at the setup that you've got, like we've seen with the UCAD today. You know, when it came down here and it hits these BB bands, you got a 5 and a 15 minute, didn't you? Right? Don't hesitate and think, oh, I don't know what it's going to do. Right? Look at the 1 hours it's bouncing off the orange line. Take the trade, and then if you only get, I don't know, if you get here and then it starts to come against you and you think, oh, I'm getting out, get out. Don't worry about it. Just don't hesitate. Take the trade. Okay? So that's what this video was all about, guys. Recognizing, you know, what direction you're going to go when price is, and it happens quite often, it's when price is outside support and resistance, basically the BB bands, it's always going to come back in, always. Alright, so okay, I think that's pretty much about it. It's another long one, guys, but I just tried not to make it too long. Yeah, I'll send it to MT. Okay.